Dún Laoghaire. We decided to make a night sail up to Belfast. Apparently there is a tidal anomaly here where you can have 12 hours of a tidal flow helping you instead of the traditional 6 hours. That's tidal anomaly in the Irish Sea. So we're going to try this out, and if everything goes well, we should be in Belfast tomorrow late morning. So we sailed off into a night which would hold an unexpected surprise for us. Good evening. It's 11:15 tonight. The wind has freshened up now. It's blowing about 17 knots from the northwest. It's just in a direction that we can at the moment comfortably sail. The waves are not too high. The wind is a bit stronger than expected, but for the moment it's actually plain sailing and a great evening. Let's see how it develops. It's 1:15 in the morning. As expected, the wind had freshened up a bit. We had slightly over 20 knots at the top. That was coming almost from the front of us, so it was relatively tough sailing. Also, the wind has built up quite some waves now. I think they're probably between 1.5 meters and 2 meters, and we have the engine running, just helping us pushing through, otherwise they would stop us all the time. The wind has now dropped down to about 15 knots, and it's getting calmer, and I hope once we get a little more inshore, the waves will also get tamer. Good morning. After a windy and wavy night, the sun has risen. It's 6 o'clock in the morning, about 1 hour after sunrise. We didn't get a lot of sleep tonight. It was very windy. We had gusts up to 28 knots, and it came all very much from the front. So also quite a high wave built up. I guess they were probably 2.5 meters. So it was a very rocky, shaky and windy place on Polaris tonight, and we both didn't sleep. Catherine now gets a rest. She's down below. I'm sitting here. We're sailing with the main sheet double reefed and the jib fully out. We changed the plan today. We're not going to go to Belfast or Bangor. The wind will pick up again. It has abated slightly now, so it's okay, but it's going to be worse this afternoon or late morning, and so we decided to go into Ardglass. This is a nice all-weather marina, a small one, and we're going to check it out. We're on the final approach into Ardglass. Sails are down, and it's about another nautical mile to get in. We're looking forward to make fast and to get some rest.
Hello.
Ardglass has been a fishing port for more than 2,000 years. It is one of the few harbours on this coast which is accessible at all states of tide. Today it has a population of about 1,700 people. Good morning. It's 6 o'clock on Friday the 22nd of July. Today we're sailing or motoring to Belfast from Ardglass. Everything is ready and we're ready to start the engine and to slip the lines. Good morning, Mr. Seal. Everything is calm on the bridge. There's no wind, very slight, not a big swell, and a balmy sea. There's quite a few lobster pots, so gotta take care of these. There's not a lot of relaxing. It's a constant lookout. We just passed a few quite close. Catherine is having one of her regular online workout lessons. She started these online lessons during COVID lockdown and continues now even on the boat.
Und dort war der kritische Punkt, weil wir da zu einer gewissen Zeit von der Gezeiten her sein mussten. Das hat aber geklappt. Alles gut. Wir sind beim Eingang zu Belfast.
This is quite a busy commercial port.
Belfast BDS, Super Fast 7.
And we will have to ask permission to enter the channel and to enter the city harbour. Once we're there, about in half an hour.
Mache ich ein Sauerteigbrot. Geht schon auf. Wenn wir dann ankommen, dass ich das backen kann. 2-3 Mal falten.
So after having received clearance from the harbour, the VTS in Belfast, we're now just entering the main shipping channel. We're going to cross it and then we're going to proceed to the basin where the marina is on the north side of the channel. Belfast harbour origins back to 1613. Today it handles 2/3 of Northern Ireland's sea trade and about 25% of the sea trade of the entire Irish island. Famous for shipbuilding, the tragic story of the Titanic started here. The Titanic disaster is commemorated with a museum which has been built on the grounds of the shipyards who built her. In its heydays of shipbuilding, there was a constant clanging of metal from the thousands of men working on ships. This beautiful structure, called Belfast Sound Yard, consists in over 500 hanging metal tubes which are struck by motion-activated hammers to generate the nostalgic sounds of striking metals once heard in the shipyards. Belfast is a vibrant and very colourful city. We visited the famous St. George's Market and partied hard with the locals. There's music all over the place.
days. Our generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on, Jack, we didn't know Jack, we quit. When Jack Flash sit on a candlestick, cause fire's the devil's only friend. And as I watched him on